in the mirror. Man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to talk about right now is how women are still tricking me. What do I mean by that? There are men who are still believing that their children that they are raising actually belong to them, when it's actually Pookie's or Ray Ray's or Nook Nook's children. So what I have for you is very interesting. I'm going to have a 51-year-old white gentleman who happens to be a judge. That's right, who sits on the bench. He finds out that he ain't the daddy. So let's go ahead and play this guy. Hold on 1 second as I pull it up for you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it.
I have been married for 51 years. Got 2 sons, 42 and 40. Damn deadbeats. I'm still supporting the little boogers. Needed to take a test to see if any of us had a kidney good enough for my brother. Found out something interesting. They ain't my kids.
Uh-oh.
There's somebody else's. Of course, the only good thing is, I know it's not my fault that those 2 idiots got dumped into this world. Hell, I thought they took after their mother.
Damn.
Instead, they take after the plumber or the postman or the milkman, or, yeah, they were milkman back when.
In other words, they take after the Pookie, the Ray Ray, and the Nook Nook.
They came around. I mean, God only knows. It sure gets old. I do wish I knew who the real fathers were. And they ain't the same. She was bopping a couple of different guys.
Dang.
But if I could figure out who they were, I've been practicing law long enough that I pretty well figure I can sue their ass and get all my money back that I sunk.
This man is pissed off. He's a judge, like I said. He said he's been doing law long enough. He can find out who it was that knocked up his old lady. He'll sue all them motherfuckers so he can get his money back.
But if I could figure out who they were, I've been practicing law long enough that I pretty well figure I can sue their ass and get all my money back that I sunk into those 2 deadbeats. It just chaps my ass.
Now you know when a white gentleman from that generation is mad, when they say shit like "chap my ass," because nobody say that anymore. Nobody say that shit no more. When the last time you heard somebody say "my ass is chapped"?
Sunk into those 2 deadbeats. It just chaps my ass that she couldn't tell me. I've probably forgiven her. Maybe not. You know how it is. Hell, boys, y'all need to go get your own paternity test.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell by looking who's the daddy unless you're looking down at the genetic level. I've been in court thousands of times in paternity suits, and 4 out of 5 times, guy says he ain't the daddy, he's right.
Mm.
And the genetic test is the only way to prove it for sure. These women are hopping everything that looks fun. You thought you liked sex. You ain't nothing. Well, I guess that pretty well completes that story. I'll go home, start drafting up some divorce papers.
Damn.
See if I can't get free of that crazy bitch. I mean, I stayed with her for the sake of the children. and the grandchildren. Now the great-grandchildren.
So wouldn't that mean that the children of those other people and the grandchildren ain't his either? By blood, it wouldn't be. It would have came from his wife, their mother. So the grandchildren ain't even his either. Or the children. Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know. I might be wrong. I ain't always right.
No kin of mine. Fuck them.
Fuck them. The judge said, fuck them. See? Ain't nobody safe from these mustard back heifers. They everywhere. We're under attack by the mustard back heifers.
So this girl cheats on her boyfriend and get pregnant by another guy. So the boyfriend never knew about the situation. She never brought it up, never got caught up. But 4 years down the road, their relationship started getting a little rocky. The young lady says, I'm done with you and I'm finna put you on child support. So the dude, just like, he don't really care about it or whatever. So he like, yeah, put me on child support. I don't care less. Now, mind you, this dude is a good dude. Like, he a real good dude. So now she's trying to put him on child support. He got his lawyer involved, and he thought he was getting his lawyer involved to like make the payments lesser. So his lawyer told him, we gonna do a DNA test. The dude was like, nah, I know this is my daughter. I don't need to take no DNA test. The lawyer was like, listen, I know you say this is your daughter, but this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a DNA test first. So he think he doing this just to satisfy his lawyer. He like, all right, man, it is what it is. Just give me the DNA test. After he took the DNA test, a couple days go by, his lawyer called him and said, hey, you want to stop by my office real quick? Now he going to the office thinking that he finna get some really great news. Like, yay, this your daughter. And 2, this is what the payments is going to be like every month. So he goes into the office. He sits down. The lawyer gives him the paper. He said, can you read that out to me? He's looking at the paper like he's confused. So she said, yes, you are not the father. So he...
Boom. Boom, boom, boom. A lot of these women, gentlemen, would tell you shit like they ain't been with nobody else. They done been with somebody else. You know what I mean? They may not be sleeping with a whole lot of people, but they may sleep with that one or that 2 dudes. Okay? 1 or 2 guys, or maybe just 1. And go wrong, no protection. He skeeted all up in her, got her pregnant, and then y'all get back together. You skeet up in her, you thinking she's pregnant by you.
So he tells her, are you sure? Are you positive? Like, this can't be real. The lawyer looks at him and says, yes, this is not your child. Now, this is the crazy part of the story. This man could not take the pain of that child not being his. So he said, I am not going to be there for the child. Now, the mother of the child and her family was trying to make him feel bad for not wanting to be there for a child that is not his.
That's what I want to touch on right there. A lot of men, there's a porn star or, adult actor by the name of Jason Love who went through that. Woman lied about who the baby daddy was and all this crap, right? And he felt so soft, and he felt it ain't the kid's fault after he found out after raising the kid after so many years. It's not the child's fault, so I'm gonna keep taking care of it. No. If you find out, I know this is gonna be hard for some of you. If you find out 17 years later, whatever, that kid ain't yours, you need to get away from that motherfucker. Okay? It ain't your fault. And you make that mama tell that daughter or that son why you getting away from them. Or you tell them. Okay? You are not responsible for another man's child. Okay? They'll suck you in. If you stay in these type of relationships, man, just because you got a bond with them, unfortunately, like that, you are the sucker because she getting what she needs from you, even after she done told you she done lied and cheated on you. Okay? There's got to be consequences. If you don't show no consequence, you can be mad. Well, I ain't going to be showing love to that woman, the baby. Fuck her. But I'm going to do it for the kid. The baby mama don't give a damn. As long as you taking care of the kid, she got somebody else she's sucking on. And you still there like a sucker. It's hard to hear what I'm saying because I know actually one man in particular who does that. He knows the kid ain't his. He's an older gentleman. And he still look at that girl as his daughter because that's all he knew. Now, emotionally, you think it's your daughter. Mentally, you think it's your daughter. But even then, that's perverted. When I say perverted, not in a freaky way, but it's just perverse because even your emotions are lying to you. Your thoughts are lying to you. There's no truth in your emotion. There's no truth in your thoughts. All you know, you feel something like a woman do. She feels you acting on feminine energy instead of masculinity. You need the masculine strength to pull yourself out of that situation. And it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Okay, it's going to hurt. But Don't stay when you find out that woman been lying. You've been raising another kid. Leave them all alone. And go make your own family. Ain't nothing wrong with making your own family. Shit.
I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all. I told this young man, I definitely feel your pain, bro. I wouldn't even be there for that child. Why, you ask? Because one, you betrayed me to bring life into this world.
Bingo.
So I can't respect it.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I care for this child. I love this child. I believe that this child was mine. Built a bond with this child, right? And I had to suffer when I found out the baby was not mine. So you should definitely suffer with trying to find who the father is.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people think the man is wrong for walking away when it's actually the woman was wrong for having a child on the man. Now, I know it's a lot of women that's going to be in the comments that's going to disagree.
Yeah.
And I truly respect your opinion. But the feeling of being cheated on and then a baby coming out of that situation, that's going to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
What I think is, I don't give a fuck what your comments is. That man has every right to walk away. See, that's how they try to vilify you, man. Make you like a villain and shit. They take all the evil shit from the woman and put it on the man. Yes, I had a man's kid in me. Yes, I sucked his sack, licked his balls. I ate his booty. I let him bust all in my face. It's all on the back of my neck and everything like that. You know, I cheated on him. And because I was being such a hoe, I got pregnant. And I had the baby. And then I lied to the man and told him it was his kid. You know, and he'd been feeding that kid, taking the kid everywhere, putting clothes on the kid, back protecting the kid for years, you know. And then he wants to leave because he found out I was a lying whore? And the kid isn't his? Well, you're the bad guy. You're horrible. You're dusty. You're terrible. No. Shit. It's your fault. It's your fault, man. Ain't nothing wrong when you leave them people alone, man. Leave them people alone. Anyway, you let me know what you think about this in the comments, man. I'll talk to y'all pretty soon. Have a good one now, yeah?